If you are above 70 years, you could die next year if you ignore these signs. Sounds dramatic, but it's true. After 70, your body starts sending you crucial signals that could determine how much longer you'll live and how well you'll live. Some people in their 70s feel unstoppable, full of energy, and sharp as ever, while others begin to slow down, weighed down by fatigue, health issues, and the passage of time. So, what makes the difference between those who thrive and those who struggle? It's all in the signs your body is giving you, signs you might be overlooking. In this video, we'll uncover 7 powerful signs that can tell you how much time you have left. These aren't myths or vague guesses, they're backed by solid research, insights from doctors, and patterns seen in people who live longer, healthier lives. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what to look for in your own body and lifestyle. You'll also learn how to take action now to maximize your chances of living longer and staying healthier. Trust me, you don't want to ignore these small but critical signs. Are you ready to find out what your body is trying to tell you? Before we start, there's a hidden test at the end of this video to check your ear's health. Make sure to watch till the end. Let's dive in. Sign number 1, your urination patterns. One of the most overlooked but telling signs of how your body is doing as you age is your urination patterns. It's something you may not think about often, but how often you need to go and the strength of your stream can actually provide important insights into your kidney function, hydration levels, and even the health of your prostate or bladder. Let's think about 2 people, Jim and Tom. Both in their early 70s, but with very different experiences when it comes to urination. Jim goes to the bathroom a couple of times during the day, has a steady flow, and doesn't feel urgency or discomfort. But Tom, on the other hand, finds himself rushing to the bathroom more often, sometimes struggling to get a strong stream, and even dealing with the need to go at night. While Jim's regular pattern suggests everything is functioning well, Tom's frequent trips and difficulty could be warning signs of underlying issues like an enlarged prostate or bladder problems. Conversely, if you suddenly find yourself going less often or struggling to urinate, it could signal dehydration or even kidney issues that need attention. The key takeaway here is to pay attention to your body's signals. If you're noticing any significant changes in how often or how easily you go, don't ignore it. The good news is, simple lifestyle changes like staying hydrated and regular checkups with your doctor can help keep things in balance. Take a moment to reflect, are your bathroom habits the same as they were a few years ago? If not, it might be time to dig a little deeper into what your body is trying to tell you. And remember, paying attention to these small changes today could help you avoid bigger health issues down the road. Sign 2, your sleep quality. How well you sleep at night can play a huge role in how long and how well you'll live. Sleep isn't just about feeling rested, it's when your body repairs itself, regenerates, and strengthens your immune system. When sleep quality drops, it can set off a chain of problems, from cognitive decline to heart disease, and even leave your immune system weaker, making you more susceptible to illness. Let's think about 2 men in their 70s, Mark and Jim. Mark is someone who consistently gets 7 to 8 hours of solid sleep every night. He wakes up feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to take on the day. Meanwhile, Jim struggles with sleep. He tosses and turns throughout the night, wakes up multiple times, and even after a full night in bed, he still feels exhausted in the morning. Mark's consistent, high-quality sleep helps keep his body functioning well over time, while Jim's poor sleep habits may eventually catch up with him in the form of health problems like fatigue, irritability, and even more serious conditions. If you've been noticing that your sleep is off, it's time to address it. Creating a consistent bedtime routine, cutting back on screen time before bed, and ensuring your bedroom environment is quiet and relaxing can all make a big difference. Remember, improving your sleep today can have a massive impact on your health tomorrow. So take a moment to think, how have your sleep patterns been lately? If you're struggling, don't wait for it to get worse. Small changes can lead to big improvements in how you feel and how long you'll live. Sign 3, your walking speed. One of the strongest indicators of how long you might live after 70 isn't hidden in your DNA, your medical records, or even your diet. It's something far simpler, your walking speed. Studies have shown that people who maintain a steady, brisk walking pace in their 70s and beyond tend to live longer than those who slow down significantly. That's because walking speed is directly linked to overall health, muscle strength, cardiovascular function, and even brain health. Think about 2 people, Joe and Frank, both 75 years old. Joe walks every morning, keeps a steady pace, and doesn't struggle when crossing the street or climbing stairs. His movements are fluid, balanced, and confident. Frank, on the other hand, used to be active but has slowed down significantly over the past few years. He struggles to keep up with others, takes frequent breaks, and sometimes feels unsteady on his feet. While Joe's pace suggests that his body is still functioning well, Frank's declining speed could be a warning sign that his health is deteriorating. A slow, unsteady walk isn't just about aging, it can signal underlying issues like muscle weakness, poor circulation, or even early neurological decline. Your legs are your foundation, and when they start to weaken, so does your overall resilience. The good news is walking speed is something you can improve. The more you walk, the stronger you stay. If you've noticed yourself slowing down, don't ignore it. Start making small efforts to build strength, whether it's taking more walks, using light weights, or doing simple leg exercises. Because in the end, how fast you move through life can literally tell you a lot about how long you'll keep moving at all. So, pay attention to your pace. It might just be the simplest way to check in on your longevity. I want to share with you guys a story of my dear friend Mark, someone who meant the world to me. He passed away at 72, and it's been one of the hardest things I've ever had to go through. The reason I want to tell you this story is because of something that could have made a difference, something I wish I could have done more about. It's about the small signs our bodies give us and how we often ignore them. Mark, for years, was always full of life. But as time went on, he started having trouble sleeping, something I know many of us can relate to. At first, it was just the occasional restless night, tossing and turning. He'd brush it off, say it was stress or maybe just the weight of life catching up. "It's nothing to worry about," he'd say with a smile. But those restless nights turned into weeks, then months. Sleep became more and more elusive. He'd be exhausted during the day but couldn't rest at night. I wish I could have understood back then what I know now, that sometimes these small signs are warnings. I should have said something, or at least made him see a doctor when he started feeling more than just tired. But we all kept thinking it'll pass. It's just part of getting older. It wasn't just the sleep. Slowly, other things began to change. He became more irritable, struggled with focus, and even started to lose interest in things he once loved. But again, we all dismissed it, blaming it on aging or the pressures of life. But looking back now, I can't help but wonder if these were signals he was giving us, telling us that something was wrong, that he needed help. Sadly, Mark passed away not long after his 72nd birthday. The cause? A combination of factors, including the toll that sleep deprivation had taken on his body. It was a wake-up call for me, one that I'll never forget. I never want anyone to ignore the small signs, the things that seem minor at first but are actually our bodies trying to tell us something. So, if you're reading this and you've been having restless nights, feeling more tired than usual, or noticing changes in yourself that you can't explain, please don't ignore it. Don't brush it off as just stress or something that will go away. It could be more than that, and it's worth talking to someone, a doctor, a friend, anyone who will listen. We don't get second chances, and I don't want anyone to have to face the regret of wishing they had paid more attention. Sign 5. Your ability to recover from illness. How quickly you bounce back after an illness can be a powerful indicator of your overall health and resilience. People who recover faster from colds, infections, or surgeries tend to have better immune function and overall vitality. On the other hand, if you find that your recovery is slower than before, it may be a sign of weakened immunity or an aging body that's struggling to keep up. Let's think about two women, Linda and Diana. Linda catches a cold and, within a few days, is back on her feet, feeling better than ever. But Diana, even after a week, is still feeling sluggish and worn out. While both women are of similar age, Linda's faster recovery is a clear sign that her immune system is functioning well and her body is better able to handle illness. If you've noticed that your recovery time is getting longer, it might be time to pay attention. The good news is, you can improve your ability to recover by focusing on a few key habits. Eating a well-balanced diet, staying active to keep your body strong, managing stress, and ensuring you're getting adequate sleep all play a role in maintaining a resilient immune system. Taking care of your health today, through exercise, proper nutrition, and stress management, can make a huge difference in how quickly you recover tomorrow. Don't ignore the little signs. The faster you recover today, the better you'll feel tomorrow, and the more you'll preserve your vitality in the years ahead. Sign 6. Frequent smiling or laughter. Believe it or not, how often you smile and laugh can actually play a role in how long you live. Laughter and positive emotions are linked to lower stress levels, improved heart health, and even better immune function. People who maintain a sense of humor and stay socially engaged tend to live longer, healthier lives. Imagine two women, Alice and Jane. Alice loves to laugh with her friends and family, always finding humor in everyday moments. She feels lighthearted most days, and her laughter often fills the room. On the other hand, Jane has a more serious demeanor, and it's rare to see her smile or laugh. Alice, with her joyful nature, is more likely to maintain better emotional and physical health as she ages. Her laughter lowers stress, boosts her mood, and improves her overall well-being. Meanwhile, Jane, by not laughing as often, might miss out on the powerful benefits that come from staying connected and having fun. The good news is it's never too late to embrace joy. Finding moments to smile, laugh, and enjoy life every day can actually add years to your life. So, don't forget to share a laugh, be playful, and embrace the lighter side of life. It can literally make you healthier and stronger as you age. Sign 7. Ability to get up from a bed on your own. It may seem like a small thing, but the ease with which you can get up from a bed is actually a strong indicator of overall strength and mobility. If you find yourself struggling to get up after lying down, it could be a sign of muscle weakness, joint stiffness, or even cardiovascular issues. Take David and Roger as examples. David can easily rise from his bed with minimal effort, feeling steady and strong. Meanwhile, Roger struggles to get up, needing to push himself up or exert more effort to stand. David's ease in getting up signals that he's maintaining good muscle function and mobility, and his body is likely to stay strong and capable as he ages. The good news is, you can improve this ability with regular strength training and mobility exercises. Focus on exercises that strengthen your core, legs, and back, as these are essential for maintaining independence and ease of movement. By staying active and building strength, you'll ensure that getting out of bed, and staying independent for longer, will always be a simple task. I want you to be honest in comments. Tell me which country you are watching from and type "God bless you" in comments.